Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make this green curry chicken, my version. It's not the Thai version, but my version. I noticed a lot of people find that the Thai version was a bit too difficult. So I'm going to simplify it, make it easier for you and for me. So let me just show you what other ingredients we need. We need the lemongrass, which is not so difficult to find. I'm sure you can find them at the supermarket. So I just chopped them into about 1.5 centimeters long in length. And later this is going to be blended. And over here, I have some coriander plant, the stems. So I don't usually throw them away. I actually keep growing them so that I can use it for my curry. And also I have a ginger here that is quite a lot. I like a lot of ginger, especially in curry or chicken. So the ginger will remove the smelly effect from the chicken. And over here I have some kaffir lime leaf, which is already, it was frozen. So I defrost it and I just remove the stem in between, and this is all ready to be used. Of course, the fresh one is better, but I think the frozen one works too. And also plenty of garlic. And also here I have, if it's not a must, but if you have some curry leaf or some basil leaf, it would work too. So this is all my green leaf to make this curry paste. And of course, if you like to add a little bit of heat, you can always add chili. This is a chili padi, the Thai chili padi. It's very strong. So I don't know, my guess is will take the heat. So I'm gonna cook them whole so that it's not too spicy. And over there I have about a kilo of chicken. So I'm going to start off by making the ginger, the paste. So let's come closer. Maybe I should have used some time. Cold outside? It's very cold outside, as you say. Okay, I've used some wrong tools. Let me get a knife. Let me just get a chopping board. So I've forgotten to cut this. Usually I like to chop them into a fine piece. Even more smaller if you like. It's better, especially garlic, ginger. They are quite difficult to cut. And the garlic. No, I'm not wearing glasses. That's why I can't see. This has been not removed. Okay, and then this one too, the stems of the coriander. In Thailand, they use the root of the coriander, you know, the part where it's in the soil. For me, I don't like it. It's too strong and it's not very clean. So you can replace it with the stems instead of the root. So the coriander stems. And the garlic. And also followed by the lemongrass. And of course, very important ingredient is a coconut milk. I'm using the coconut cream instead. So all this you keep for frying, curry leaf, and I like to put a bit of this kaffir leaf. And very important, keep some for later. And I have some Thai basil leaf, so I'm going to get it in the freezer. Hey, sauté. I have bought them long ago. These are frozen Thai basil. So usually I like to use a fresh one, but since I don't have the fresh one here, the market comes only once a week, the Thai market. So I'm going to add some this Thai basil. Okay. And then I'm going to add some oil. Sauté is depressed. Déprimé. I'm going to add a bit of coconut milk. Or you can use coconut cream. So just a bit like this. So we're going to add more later on. So I'm going to just keep this for now. So let's blend this with the blender. Usual, I knew this will happen. It's at least better if you pound them, you would pound them at least for 15-20 minutes. This is definitely much easier, but you know, you have to do like this, unfortunately. I wish I have a better blender. So at this point, I like to add more. It's quite smooth actually, as you can see. But I still can see pieces of ginger. So I'm going to add a little bit more coconut cream. Mix some. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to take the pans out. And I think I'm going to cook them with this. Don't like this pan. This is a bigger one. This is a bit too shallow. Never mind. Okay. I'm sure you can see. Maybe not a perfect. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, we can zoom in. Okay. So we can zoom in. Yep. Let's start cooking. On the heat, put some cooking oil. About 2.5 tablespoons cooking oil, vegetable oil, and then get a spoon, and then don't wait until the oil is very hot. Okay, you can pour them in directly. Because it will splatter. Not too hot either, the heat. See, it's really fine. Has this really nice avocado green. The color is so intense. So that's it. And then mix them well. Then now you can increase the heat higher. See how intense is the green? So you want to cook them maybe a high heat from the bit on top, and when it starts to bubble up like this, you want to reduce the heat to medium and let this cook slowly. So while this is cooking slowly, I'm going to chat with you guys a few things what has been going on. So glad that you guys been watching my vlog. As you can tell from my vlog, I've been really tired these days. I hardly any energy to cook. I lost the lust to cook. So today we are inviting a friend over, which is my tenant from my apartment. He promised to join us for dinner for a long time, but we didn't have the time because our time just couldn't match. So this is a dinner for him. So I'm thinking not just the chicken, I'm thinking of making another side dish for him also, because he's quite a big guy. He might eat a lot. So I still haven't decided, but something that is vegetables or something that is light as a side dish, and of course with rice. So this dish is really good with rice, jasmine rice. I've tried this with the Swedish, we call that unpolished rice before, but I didn't like it. I find that the jasmine rice will just suck in the juice from the sauce from the curry. So just make sure you keep an eye on the curry. Don't let it burn. So when you can smell the fragrance, it's not yet. That's where you want to put in the curry, the coconut milk. So you get to be quite patient with at this point. Just don't hurry. Let this cook, take its course. Smells really good. Again, du kan ju gå upp och göra det här. Så vi behöver inte waste so much time. If he calls, bring the phone with you. Så att du har, ja. Ta med telefon. So we are trying to clear the apartment upstairs, and soon, I hope after January, you guys can start to book our B&B at Airbnb again. Alright, is that right, LG? Maybe. He said maybe. Yeah, we'll see, because the company which we rented out to, they are not sure if they are coming back or not, because right now there is not so much job during this time. So the tenant has to move back to their countries. So we will be without the tenant for the next 1 or 2 months. But we will keep you guys informed if the Airbnb, our B&B is available. Oops, let me clean this mess. So if it is available, it is not going to be just with Airbnb you could book. You could actually book through our website too if you like. But the safest way is by Airbnb. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, now I can smell, as you can see, the oils are separating from the paste. And I think I'm going to add the coconut milk slowly, a little bit by little bit. This is a coconut cream. There are different types of coconut milk. In fact, in Sweden, there are 3 different types. One is light, they call it a coconut light cream or light milk. It's quite watery. I wouldn't recommend for you to buy that. For this recipe, try and buy the one that is as creamy as possible, because this is supposed to be a very creamy curry, and I want to get the most out of this. So I'm going to mix this more. Alright. So if you like, you can add stalks. You see the color is so intense, so beautiful. So I'm going to add some stalks, but I don't have stalks, so I'm going to make my own stalks with some hot water. Okay, and then I'm going to increase the temperature and let it boil. Before I put in the chicken. And don't forget, I've forgotten, you can actually put this together to make the stalks even tastier with the lemongrass. And also I have some curry leaf and some kaffir leaf. So I'm going to pour everything in. The chili I'm going to put at last minute because I don't want it to be too spicy, just that it looks good. Okay, now it's boiling. So now you want to make sure that this bottom, because sometimes with coconut milk it will stick to the bottom, make sure you use a spoon to feel it. And then at this point, when the curry is boiling, reduce the heat to medium, about like this, not too hot. And then you can pour the chicken meat in there. Okay, and then just spread them out. Don't stir them too much. Just spread them out like this. Look at the color, so beautiful, isn't it? And then let this boil, come to a boil, and at this point you can increase the temperature. I'm going to increase this to number 8 and let this boil. Once it starts to boil, you don't have to worry, because you want to make sure that the chicken is cooking. So as you can see, it's boiling, it's starting to boil quite a lot. So at this point, when you see that the curry is boiling, quickly reduce the heat to number 4 or 5 and let this simmer for at least 20 to 25 minutes. Make sure that the chicken is really dead, and also it doesn't make sound. Just joking. Yeah, just let them cook. If you have a lid, put the lid on. I'm going to try and put the lid on. Okay, this whole house is smelling so good. So what you want to do is you see it's just simmering, so you don't want to like boil them so much, just let them simmer. And if you like to have spicy, you can add the chili. I like to put the stamps on, wash them. Sorry, I dropped one. Don't wash them. Okay. So if you like, you can put them early stage. For me, I like to put them when I serve them, because you know guys, sweet, and this guy is from Estonia, so I don't know if he can handle the heat. So I'm just gonna put this at the side, so when the chicken is cooking and boiling, and I will, when I just off the heat, I'll put the chili in just to decorate it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to take a video or pictures of the finished dish, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook and Instagram. I hope you follow me for more behind scenes and stories. So I'm going to clear up this place, and I'm going to show you how it looks like outside. It's really beautiful outside. Let me just out. This is the stamps from the coriander leaf that I took from. So what you can do is, instead of throwing away, we buy the stamps here in Sweden, the whole pot. So what I do is I just put some water, and I just keep letting them grow. It will keep growing, so you can cut them and use them for curry. One way to save money, you don't have to buy the roots. I'm gonna show you this other part. Oh, I removed I hope my battery is working. So this is part of my Christmas decoration. Don't really fancy so much of the Christmas, unfortunately. I find that Christmas is very, very stressful. I hate stress. In fact, I don't like stress. I like to just keep my life simple, stress-free. So I didn't really spend a lot of time, and I don't have the time to decorate. But let me just show you one place where I'm really, really satisfied, which is this table, which I'm quite satisfied. My black and white Christmas Santa. And also, I don't know what you call this. These are not real, these are fake. I bought them last year at a shop called Rooster. So they are not very expensive, they are quite cheap. So I thought this was quite pretty. I like it. I think we shouldn't be so stressed out with Christmas, because I think it's so unnecessary. Christmas is a time where you're supposed to just chill out. I'm going to just check the chicken one more time. Yeah. And make sure that the heat is not too high. I'm going to decrease the heat even to number 4, because I don't want to burn the bottom. It's coconut. So this is my Christmas decoration. I have a bit here. Oh, let me just find my way across. What can I say? like I said, it's supposed to be stressless as possible. So I don't really have find it's necessary, and I would suggest that you guys don't stress because everybody does that. Um, in Sweden, that is the issue. That oh, you have to put up Christmas curtain, or you have to decorate the whole house. You have to change the carpet. You have to change the curtain. You have to change the bed sheets. They are quite particular about this, which I find it's ridiculous. I I like to have a cozy home, but I don't like to feel so stressed. And that is what my visitors feel about when they come visit us. Last year, we rented out this place. We have another apartment upstairs, but we rented out Airbnb. So I I think that when my visitor keep coming back to us, they are usually our what do you call it? Our stamkund, we call that. It's a regular. They comes every year, and usually in summer we are fully booked. So it's really difficult to book us. And I hope next year, will be a much easier year. But I want to make our visitor feel relaxed. So they come here with no internet, with no television. Um, it's a very slow kind of traveling experience, which people nowadays they really need, because we live in a very stressful environment whereby we work, eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep for 365 days. So people who came here, they spend at least 2 weeks here. They take up the apartment upstairs. They got to eat dinner with us sometimes, or even we barbecue together, and they get a lot of inside information. They rent a car, and they have a GPS. They find their way, and we give them all the tips we can, living as a local people. So people who came to us, they are wanting to experience how it is like to live in a real home, um, in other countries for 2 weeks. It's like a lifetime experience. First of all, it's cheaper. Secondly, you get to see more people. Maybe if you're lucky, you get to learn the language, you learn the culture. You are closer, you are more down to earth, to this area, and you feel more relaxed because we have a very big, nice nature. In fact, 75% of our country is made of forest, and we have a sea which is just 200 meters from here. You can walk out actually from here, and you will see the water over there. And this is actually all the sea area. It's a lot of place where you can go cycling, and during the winter you can ski from this place. You just go out and then you follow the track. There's a track there, and you just ski for, I think you can go right up to town, which is more than 20 kilometers. And the ski track is really good. So I think it's a really great place if you want to experience something really unusual, unique, and take your time and life to live and experience how it is like to be in an odd place without internet. Of course, we have internet you can use, but the purpose of this slow travel is to cut yourself off from all the stress, so that you don't feel all stressed out. The purpose is to come here to relax, right? And also, I used to speak very, very fast when when I first came here. I noticed I slow down a lot. It's because of the good life, the quality of the life here that makes me understand how important it is to live in a stress-free environment. Let me just give this a stir. Okay, you see there's some fat on top, right? So don't worry, cook this 1 day in advance. You can always remove the fat on top. So you don't want to stir this too much. You just want to lift this up a bit. So you see it's very creamy, yeah? So you know now it's chicken is cooking. And then you just give this like a split up the chicken a little bit. So you can make this advance, like 1 day in advance. It will be even nicer the next day. So we are going out. I'm going out for work, and LG is clearing out the apartment upstairs for our current tenant. So I hope you guys can enjoy a relaxed, stress-free Christmas. I hope I can do more Christmas video for you guys so you can understand how it is like to spend a Christmas with less stress and a very peaceful temple face that you need. You really need a rest. All right, guys, I'll see you. Have a nice day, and hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.